How's it going, guys? We're on to day 22 of our challenge to get to 2000 rating this year. And we have a nice game with white. So, looks like we're going to get some Queen's Gambit decline stuff, unless he does something crazy. And we can go into more of the Catalan, which we've been enjoying quite a lot. So, this is the move order I learned to just try to avoid all of the other stuff, although I did learn some theory. And if they do this, I'm pretty sure you meant to just take here. Yeah, you meant to just take. Okay, that's fine. We get to do this. Okay, does this. Actually, maybe this wasn't the thing you meant to do. It doesn't look bad though, so. Because we can always make a break with, whatever it's called, with e4. But we can also just castle quickly now. So, this seems okay. Plan is castle quickly. Pin his knight with the dark squared bishop. Maybe trade it off, because it's a defender of the e4 square. Oh, this is happening now. So he's trying to trade off our bishop, but we can damage his pawn structure, which is good for us. Yeah, that seems okay, because his pawn structure is going to be really bad. And we can still make the e4 break. And also, we can't really stop it from happening. I guess I could have done knight to g5. I should have thought about that. Okay, this is happening now. We can do this, though, is the thing. I get a tempo on the queen, which is quite nice. So we're going to do that. Because this is a really active square here. So he does that now. But now he's not threatening to trade off the bishop anymore. That's really good. Now it feels like we want to go in for like the knight and then make e4 happen. Seems reasonable. He hasn't castled yet either, which is pretty important. Is there any way to get tempo on his queen? Not really in ways I want to do, so I'm not going to bother with that. We have a defender, he's one attacker. I mean, that's just fine for us, right? If that trade happens. If he... Well, no, we lose the knight, which isn't perfect. We could move back. We could also just go forward and get a tempo. I'm wondering about playing like f4 or something, which seems very aggressive. Maybe not. That weakens the diagonal a ton. We can't really move back all too easily. I guess we could go to d3. That's possible. But kind of, where from there, really? Is there anything that makes sense? I don't hate the idea of just taking and going rook to e1. I think it's reasonable. I guess it means he can get his queen back onto this diagonal, so his plan resumes. But we can do this now. Now we can dodge the trade of bishops if we want to now with bishop h1. Just the question is that better for us or worse? And I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Because he hasn't castled yet, he has to use a tempo on that. And we're going to get this file cracked open now with the help of the bishop. So he kicks us away. We make his bishop really well placed if we trade. It feels like this is the way to go. Because he can push for this this g5 idea. But then we just go forwards to e5 and it's okay. So he does go for this. But this was the idea now, and it just seems okay. Plan is to just play e4 now, and get this centre cracked open. A good move might be for him to play bishop g4, pinning the queen. He doesn't do that. Okay, we're getting this cracked open now, as we decided we would. And he goes in for this. Interesting. So I feel like he doesn't have a threat here, you know? Unless you think capturing on f2 is a threat. I'm not convinced it is, to be honest. I think I'd be very, very happy with a rook trade, or a rook on the on e5 right now. That's what I'm thinking. Because again, he hasn't castled yet, so getting the centre cracked open like this has a lot of value. Oh, interesting. We need to get the queen active now. Is the big thing. We have some creative stuff we could do. We have time to think about this as well. The queen has to get active, that's the main thing. Feels like c2 or c3, those are the main two squares we should be looking for. That we can't get the knight to c5 or just get kicked away. We could go for just get the rook onto c1. Seems okay. I think I'm alright doing this, to be honest. I'm just going for this attack on the rook. And that means that we also have something on the file if he tries to queenside castle. So we'd capture the pawn, and that would get dangerous very quickly. So he's kind of going all in here, really. But we can do this. The issue is if we did that, then he would get to castle for free, effectively. He's going to push this, but I don't think I care about the push. It doesn't seem like it matters. It's actually, hold on, this is fine, because the issue for him is that he can't push anymore because we're attacking. So we have the initiative here. He has to respond to us. Yeah, so this is what we were thinking of. And now I can choose which pawn to take, actually. And I'm going to take this one, because it also threatens the bishop. And we have our bishop threatening the square in h8, so he can't easily go for it. Okay, this takes the bishop. Oh, I see, he's defending. That's quite cute. We have this, though. Seems alright. This gets us an escape square, so that's trading off. Okay, he goes for this. So he's still defending. We can do this, perhaps. Maybe that's not the best, actually. It does win a piece, though. But we have to get active, that's the main thing. The issue is if we take the pawn, he just flicks in the rook, the queen, then that doesn't work. So we can't do that. We can do this, though. And now we can take the pawn, because the queen will be defended by the bishop, so that works. And there's some nasty stuff coming with the fork on the queen, if I manage to catch the pawn with the queen. So this all looks a lot better now. I could have maybe taken with a knight instead, it's possible. I'm not really sure what's better, to be honest. Okay, he goes for this trade, which makes sense. Makes sense, but it's not that scary, don't think. Because we're just up, like, what, 2 pawns here? Okay. We want to stay on the light squares. Okay, he gets out of the way of the check, that makes sense. We're just going to get the knight involved. So I saw he could do this. I wasn't that scared because the queen is defending as well, is the thing. So if he goes for that, I have 2 pieces defending, not 1, which I think he would have missed. Okay, he goes for that makes sense. We can go for this pawn if we want. Don't think we should though. Okay, nice, I guess. If you enjoy losing pieces. This? No. I'm going to do this, I think. Okay, that's good. We have the knight defending. This pin is annoying though. We need to get connected with the rooks as well. We only have 2 minutes as well. Yeah, that's a lot. A lot of things to deal with. But if we can just win these pawns, just start pushing past pawns, I think we'll be okay. Let's just get a tempo on his queen. Okay, goes the queen trade. I don't think that was a good move. Puts me in a pin. Yeah, he goes for this. Let's do this. We're defending. Okay. He's on us. If he tries to attack my my knight with his rook, then he gets forked. Doesn't go for it, which makes sense. This is not easy to defend. His rooks are very active. We do finally get this pawn. On the other pawn. That's good. Oh yeah, okay, whoops. We'll trade queens now, because now I think it's going to be very difficult for him to stop these pawns. I should have gone onto the second rank though, with my rook, that's my bad. Okay, we have time to do it still, that's good. But yeah, I think he's going to struggle. Okay, goes for a trade. I think I'm okay with that, to be honest. Like three pawns is very, very fast. And his king is not involved in the game at all. Okay, let's get involved. Okay, now we can get up further. He's cutting off his access to the king now. He's got to be careful. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. No, it's okay actually. Because he has very limited squares, he can't stop me. He can't attack the pawn and get in at the same time. He's trying to do checks from behind him. But he has no way to check me from this position. I need to get into here, and now what I can do is I can go forward and check the king. This doesn't work now, because if he goes into the corner, I just go up. Okay, good. Yep, that was the plan. Now I go up, and it's checkmate in one. And he can't stop it. It's just over. That's crazy. Look at that win. With 23 seconds left on the clock. And I assume he resigns. Actually, he can sacrifice the rook. And it's not checkmate. But yeah, this is over now, buddy. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. What a game. What a game. Just trusting the three passed pawns with the more active king. And it just worked. That is lovely. Versus Manchester United 100 of all people. It's not a good day for the club, and it's not a great day for the man. 3 blunders, and I played like a 20-50. Oh dear, that is not a good situation. Yeah, I'll have to go over this more after the game. Okay, I like some of this, but yeah, the knight should have been there. I do think that might be the case. Oh, I could just take the pawn, yeah, okay. I was more scared of it than the computer was. Okay. I don't know, man. There's just so many tactics in this position. It's just so complicated. But yeah, I just lost a knight there for no reason. And it doesn't like I was doing this. At least I found it in the end. Well, anyway, so far in this holiday we have won 2, lost 1. So we take those. Winning chess and on holiday. What a life. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That was a fun one, and hope you have a good day.